Daily living habits. Daily living habits. The purpose, the reason that daily living habits are critical is because when you look at the stats, the dropout rate, the murder rate, you look at the economic impact of black people, we need a process that will allow us to unify without us physically being together. The largest place in Chicago that can hold black people is Soldier Field. And so to think that you're going to get a million black people together is not rational. But what if a million black people coordinated their behaviors? And that's what the daily living habits. If a million black people in Chicago went through what I'm about to tell you, just think of the impact. Every Sunday, Family Day. So just think, when the family get together, which people do anyway on Sunday, do the family know what the emergency plan is should someone pass away? Do we have insurance? Do we have a mutual fund in case you can't get insurance, an annuity? That's the discussion we have to talk about so the family isn't in disarray when someone transitions. That's what Sunday is all about. Monday, Safety Day. There are registered sex offenders. There are people with restraining orders. There are abandoned building owners. Let's have a day of reconciliation when we look at that and make sure that we know how to make sure that we're safe. Do we have a working smoke alarm, fire alarm? Real basic stuff, but we're saying once a week, let's concentrate on that so we can make sure that everyone in the household know how to move forward. Every Tuesday, Education Day. Here's why this is important. We have people who are excellent in math. Then we have people who are struggling in math. And it's easier to do this in the community than in school because, unfortunately, a lot of people are afraid to exhibit that they don't know something in school for fear of feeling dumb. So it's easy if we go block by block in our own neighborhoods and personally find out how we can help each other fill in the gaps academically. Working on your FAFSA, making sure we know how to do the financial aid, getting that support. That's a Tuesday agenda that we push. Wednesday, the most impactful one, I believe, because every Wednesday is Economic Day. Just think of the power if a million black people agreed not to spend money with people who don't care about the murder in our neighborhood, the police shooting our people in our neighborhood. Just think of the impact we would have if a million black people in Chicago, and this is global, if a million of us or more across the nation moved in this coordinated, unifying direction with no leader. There's no leader. This isn't mine. This is what we agree to do as a people. We'll have a lot of very, very, very strong impact. And then the other side to that is, do you know what PIG means? P-I-G. That's an investment strategy. Protection of income. The I is for income. G is for growth. That's a balanced portfolio, making sure that all your money isn't in one of those three dimensions. You balance it out. You got your long-term through growth. You got your immediate right now with the income. And you got your protection, which you're getting very little interest on because it's very liquid and you can get the money right away. That's all Wednesday dialogue. Thursday, Health Day. Too many of our people are dying early because of what we're putting in our body. We're saying every Thursday, let's focus on how we can make sure that we learn about health. We get out there and we exercise, we work out together, we hold each other's hand so that we becoming more and more healthier. We can stick around longer. Every Friday, Senior Day. Our elders are transitioning and we're not transferring that knowledge. That is a travesty to the ancestors. We must be able to track back how far back we can go with our ancestors. So if you got your elderly parents, elderly grandparents still around, find out how far back you can go with your family tree. Let's love our senior citizens. That's what Fridays are, and Saturday, Youth Day. Just think if our young people feel like once a week we taking time out and we concentrating on not just our immediate young people, but the young people in the neighborhood on the block. So those daily living habits, it won't hurt us, but it does expose how ego stands in the way when we don't do that. Because I didn't come up with it, because it's not mine, so I'm not going to support it. It costs you nothing, but it can unify the race in a way that we've never seen before with no leader. And I can't stress that enough. No one person being in control. This is about how we personally make this a habit for ourselves. So those are the 7 daily living habits. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it's the same, and it will only just continue to go. It's a legacy that we want to leave even when we transition personally, that we keep this thing going. So I expect my 5-year-old daughter Mariah's children to still be talking about Wednesday being Economic Day, because we want this to be a new way of life for all of our young people and legacy. So please, personally adopt the daily living habits. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it at your door. tell someone that for Christmas, for their birthday, give them the daily living habits. Let's make this what it can be, which is a unifying force for all of our communities. Thank you.